Hello everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Dalo, Esheo, Onado. I really appreciate everyone watching my videos. And to my returning subscribers, you guys are the best. Thank you so much for being with me from day one. I am grateful. I don't take this lightly at all. And if you are here for the first time, thank you so much for stopping by. I also appreciate you. Please do not leave without subscribing to my channel. Also enable the notification bell so each time I upload a new video you would be notified. Thank you. Without wasting much of your time, let's jump right into today's video. We are still talking about Agnes Tirop. You remember her, the Olympian that was stabbed to death by her husband on October 13. Yes, this is Ibrahim Rotich, Agnes Tirop's husband. Reports had it that the man disappeared afterwards, prompting the police to launch a manhunt for him because he was the prime suspect. Agnes was found dead just a week before getting ready to celebrate her 26th birthday. Can you imagine? She didn't know she was never going to be 26. She must have had her plans for her D-Day, but it was never to come. The husband was nowhere to be found. But the police, they were not sleeping. He couldn't have run so far before he was apprehended on the evening of October 14, 2021 in Mombasa while trying to flee the country. Can you imagine? Look at the car he tried to flee in. That's his car. He rammed it into a lorry in his bid to escape. The wicked has no hiding place. I don't believe this car belongs to this man. Maybe it was a camouflage. He was using it to disguise so that no one would think he would be the one in the car. According to the police, after murdering the lady, and I quote, the suspect had made a call to Tyro's parents saying that he had committed something wrong. So we believe he knows what happened. End of quote. Can you imagine? And he even tried to run away. Why should he kill her in the first place? After doing what he did, he called the girl's parents. Look at what I have done. No, I have done something wrong. And you think telling them they will start clapping for you for deleting their daughter, Abby? Agnes's younger sister lived with her. And she said that before Agnes died, her husband had a conversation with a certain woman who she could not recognize. She said that according to the sister, there was a knock on the gate on Tuesday around 8 a.m. I opened and came face to face with the woman who entered without uttering a word. She talked to Rotich for about 5 minutes before leaving. And the sister even said that day the man gave her money to go and buy meat. I don't believe that they don't have meat in the house. No, he was trying to perfect his way of running away. So when he sent the sister to go and buy meat, I'm sure he had his plans all mapped out. So what he did, later he called the sister and said, were you back? They said, no. He said, okay, don't pass by the house because Agnes and we are on our way to Nairobi. So she didn't pass by the house and she suspected something. When she didn't see her sister, she called the parents. The parents had to go to the police, and when they came to the house, they found out she had been stabbed in the neck and abdomen. And that was it. The man was nowhere to be found. He had left because he knew what he did was totally wrong. The sister was saying that this Agnes, all that she had, all her estates and everything, she bought things in her name and her husband's name. She was not doing it alone. She was buying things in her husband's name. She was doing this like a joint ownership. Whatever she had, her husband's name was there. So why would he go to the extent of eliminating her? So that he could have all those things to himself. Of course, why not? The family said that they started having issues when this lady came back from the Olympics. She was at the Olympics. Yes. So when she came back, she found out her husband was already cheating on her. And she didn't like it. She went to tell her parents, look at what my husband is doing. And that was when they started having issues, arguments and stuff. As a matter of fact, they even said she was not at home. She came back Monday, to the house, to her husband's house. Then the next day, this guy did this thing that he did. Because he could no longer stand her being around. And he was already doing big boy with this girl's money and everything. I am sure those women saw him as a conduit pipe to siphoning this girl's wealth. And he jumped to it, and he was actually living big. We never heard from all the reports I gathered online. I didn't see where they said he was a lawyer or a doctor or a mechanic or whatever. He had a certain profession or something. No, I didn't see that. I don't know, maybe they forgot to include it, or maybe he was nothing. But because his wife, was already a millionaire or a billionaire, whichever one was applicable. And he latched onto that and was doing anyhow. To the extent that you were doing this and your wife found out that you were going after other ladies. She wouldn't be happy. She said, okay, why I am there trying to, get something for us, trying to do this and that for the two of us. You were here philandering, doing all manner of things. And he took offense. And the only way you could end it was to, send her out of this world. That is cruel. That is wicked. Somebody is doing something for you, considering you. That's what happens. Most times when people get into this joint ownership, the other person becomes greedy and tries to find a way to eliminate his or her partner. A woman had you in mind. The brother was saying that this lady preferred his husband, over her family. Of course, that's the husband. What do you expect? He's a nuclear family. This was extended. She didn't do anything wrong. She was just carrying the man along, so that he will feel good. He will feel better that, my wife is a big girl and I'm nothing. No. So that's why I don't believe that this is his vehicle. He borrowed it. I am sure. How could he have access to such wealth and have this thing as what he drives? No. Now he has done his worst. The brother said, this man is selfish. That all that the sister did for him, he still killed her. Took her out of this world. Sent her to an early grave. This is terrible. This is violence against women. I don't know whether it will ever stop. Maybe people shouldn't even be doing this joint ownership. Just let him have one property, or let her have one property. So that if she or she runs away, you're okay. Because now that he has started having affairs, he wants to have everything. If this woman leaves, okay, I will now, all these things will be mine. Why don't you tell her, I don't want anymore? So whatever she wants to give you, she will give you. I don't think she will leave you empty-handed. Even if she leaves you empty-handed, did you acquire the wealth with her? You're just there. You just by association that you became a big man. Not because you are good enough, or maybe that is something you're doing that people, they say, okay, they look at you and they say, we know him for this. We know him because he's this. You don't even have a name. You just have to attach to a woman to answer somebody. When they want to address you, they will address you as Agnes Tirop's husband. That means you don't have a name. Because if you had your own name, they'll be calling you by your name. And he didn't like it. So he had to eliminate her so that he could acquire all that she had. He could take it. He could come to him. Maybe because he had seen that the girl, she used him as a next of kin. Okay, when you are not around, your next of kin gets everything. Is that it? He has done his worst. The girl is no more. I'm sure he is happy wherever he is now. Let justice prevail. Justice for Agnes. That is the only thing that will matter at the end of the day. Definitely she's not coming back. But at least her parents will look at it and say, okay, at least we got justice. The law should take its course. Justice should be done, and it should be seen to be done. That is what will apply here. That is the only way people will say, okay, let us take it. It's one of those things. He has just robbed Kenya of a rising star, in athletics, in everything. You don't know what she would have become tomorrow, apart from being an athlete. This world is so cruel. When somebody does not value you, when somebody does not appreciate you, there is nothing you would do for that person to love you. If you bring out your kidney and live and give them, they will not like you. They don't want you, they don't want you. Greed has taken over this man's life. Greed covered the sense of reasoning. That was why he perpetrated this evil act. It's a pity that this lady had to go this way. She was not expecting it at all. How could she expect it? It is bad. It's terrible. This man, he knew her worth. He knew the value of what they had. He said, lie, I'm going to take this thing. I have so many girlfriends. I have so many people, because he will not have only one. He's a big boy. It's a pity. May her soul rest in peace. And may God console her family members. This is too bad, and console Kenya as a country. Well, guys, I am done. If you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please remember to do so before you leave. I appreciate you. Please stay safe. God bless you. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye. I'll see you in the next video.